Let's see what happens in this Thursday race in the Prince of Wales Challenge Cup. Reading University C, left-hand side of your screen. Reading University A on the right-hand side of your screen. And both crews are going to power off for a grudge match.
And they're going to know each other's strengths and weaknesses as well. So again, it's the decision-making about, can you just play to your own strengths, or can you do something to unsettle your opposition?
Go down the island. It looks like the A crew might have got a slight slip on the C crew. They'll know exactly what to do. They want to close the door on this. And we'll see both crews absolutely racing out. This is the big race for their season. This is the end of their season. They'll both be gunning for it, and the C crew are going to put as much pressure as humanly possible on their A crew, I have no doubt.
Well, absolutely. This is the thing, isn't it? If you were this sort of on paper, the C crew versus the A, then you want to see if you could just make a point and make a stand and at least take a scalp at A part of the race. And if you're the A crew, the pressure does absolutely fall on you, but you have the pride of proving why you're in the A crew.
Very relaxed look there down the C crew boat. Charlie Inge up in the bow seat.
That was an amazing skill of letting go of a blade and catching again. I've only seen that done once for international levels, and that matched that equally.
I was just reading a name out and I caught my breath there, so yeah.
I mean, this is the thing with quad sculls, obviously, you know, you've got a blade in each hand, and it's a very fast-moving boat. There's a lot happening very, very quickly, and the biggest fear of anyone is what happens if you let go of a blade or you catch the water, and it can happen. And usually it would be a boat-stopping moment. So to be able to have dropped it and caught it in the same stroke is super impressive.
You're looking there at the handles at the end of the oar. They're normally kind of fairly grippy, but they also get wet. They also sweat on them. It's a hot day out there. It's really easy to lose that grip. And you want to be loose in your hands, don't you, as well? You don't want to hold onto that oar for dear life, because that could bring tension to the shoulders. So very easily done.
And like any racing, isn't it? You've got adrenaline flowing, and as much as you practice in other events, when you get on the start line at Henley, it can feel very different.
Yes, some great skill there. The C crew on the right of the screen from Reading University in the Prince of Wales Challenge Cup, this intermediate open quad. Reading University A on the left of your screen as we're looking at now, as they've come past the barrier. That's the first 600 metres of the race. Everybody knows that's the opening stages. You want to get out to the barrier as fast as possible. And then this is really the meaty body of the race here. They're going to be tearing up past all the spectators that are hanging around on the bank, dipping their feet in the water. These guys will keep their heads in the game and keep doing the job. Very good looking at them now.
Yeah, it's a lovely, lively pace from that A crew and Reading University. It's, you know, they're keeping the rate high. They've got a nice move out on their C crew, but they're keeping that pace, that energy, that liveliness in the boat. And in a quad, it can feel light. You can really make this big, fast-moving boat feel quite light as you go down the course. So they've kept that pace up, and they will see if they can maintain it throughout the race.
Yes, so punchy, these quad sculls, aren't they? Look at them. We have a little look at them losing their oar there. We're going to see it quickly again. Blinking, you'll miss it. Look at that. What a recovery there. Ethan Walters in the stroke seat just caught the water. It's really bobbly here at Henley. There is a lot of launches going down the side. They're on a river that's got a stream going against them. Easily done.
Great Catherine Boron, who multiple German Olympic and world champion. It's the only person I've seen do that and survive well in a race. And so, Ethan, you're in good company.
Wow, esteemed company, yeah. She used to bend her arms, didn't she, quite a lot, Catherine Boron?
Yeah, she got in very quick catches because of it. We weren't allowed to do that.
Okay, we're never allowed to. Our coach never let me. Anyway, she beat me in a sculling boat, so I can't say anything about her. But looking here at Reading University A crew, coached by Will Rand, Chris Bartley, fellow colleague of ours in the national team. They know what they're doing. They put these crews together, and they look powerful there with that purple tips of Reading University oars. Not very far from them to come, just further upstream of where we're sitting at Henley now.
This is such a lovely angle to watch a quad. I mean, again, you just move through that. The angles and the timing and the relaxation, the whole thing's come together, and the rates come down slightly so they can run it out a little bit more, but the boat's moving just beautifully underneath them. And it's just, we keep talking about just how efficient you can make these boats run, and they're going to save energy for the next races coming ahead of them, but they want to still make sure that they are working together as a unit, that the timing is spot on. So even when you're taking the pressure off actually from racing, you still want to use every event you're here to move your crew on, to move your standards up again.
Here's the incredible oar catchers, as we'll rename them now, Reading University C, working hard, keeping that gap as close as possible. good job here from this crew, but being slightly outclassed by what I'm sure they know is their A crew from their own boat club, Reading University A. Nicely tapping it along. A little bit too much to do as we look at the Reading University A crew there, taking the stroke of rating down. It's absolutely stacked, isn't it, Kathleen, this crew? It's absolutely wall-to-wall internationals.
Yeah, it's just a real pleasure to watch people who are just doing their job brilliantly, isn't it? This is how you can move a quad and make it look comfortable and easy, and you know, the timing and the angles and everything is just right. Incredibly good coaching, you know, eye for that as well, to make sure that's all working together. And this is the privilege, this is the payoff. You get to Thursday of Henley Regatta, you get in front of these great grandstands, and the actual pressure is lifted slightly. You know, it's what you see now is the water coming across. So they've a lot of river traffic, you can see on the right of the picture now, will cause waves coming across. So even when you're in this nice relaxed flow as they are, both crews are, what you will get is the odd unexpected wave or bounce, and that's part of the joy and the frustration of Henley Royal Regatta at times. And actually, again, it's a very good challenge to you as an athlete, is how do you cope with these moments that you're not expecting? And this doesn't happen in most races you're in, but suddenly you can get a wash, you can get a change of conditions, a change of water, and it cannot throw you off this lovely rhythm they've settled into.
We were going to the start earlier, and Tsukas, the Olympic champion from Tokyo, was trying to get to the start, and he wasn't having a fun time. It's quite washy out there.
Yeah, it's a good personal challenge. Not all of us rise to it well.
No thanks, but look at this Reading University. A little look around there from Matthew Long in the bow seat, checking how far they've got. Coming past the progress goal, he's going to tell his crew, tap it along, heads up, breathe up, sit tall. There's not many chances you get to enjoy these closing stages, the claps of the crowd. They were all packed on the banks this afternoon to enjoy this high level of rowing. This is the Prince of Wales Challenge Cup men's intermediate quads as they cross the line ahead of their counterparts from their own club, Reading University. So it's a win in the Prince of Wales for Reading University A over Reading University C.